Nikki, I wanted to ask you, you look very comfortable with the baby, and I was just wondering, do you have a very strong maternal instinct, do you think? And did having, children around this time around, did that kind of have an influence on the rest of the cast?
Elizabeth Reaser will tell you that I'm very maternal because I cooked for her a lot.
Yeah.
Normally I would say no. I love children. I do. I don't want any right now. I'm not ready, but I love being around them. And Mackenzie, by the way, is like the most professional. I know it seems like sort of an obvious thing to say because we should say that about her, but I mean, I'm constantly impressed with her ability to sort of cope with everything and how normal she is and how normal her mother is. And my apartment was across the hall from them, and I think that was sort of done on purpose so we could bond and spend time together. And I was alone, single and alone while we were filming. And so I would spend, almost every night cooking with her and her family. I think it totally changed the tone of the set. There was a child around, We all had to behave ourselves. Kellan.
Can you guys talk about we're referring to the big battle sequence and things like that? And it's funny because when we were watching the screening, like whenever Carlisle gets his, super secret head pulled off and things like that, you could hear like a from the people who are fans. Was it kind of a thrill to you guys whenever you were filming this to know, hey, we're going to get to surprise people even though they've read these books like 10 million times?
There are surprises, so I think we're all reticent about
Yeah.
jumping on board the spoiler alert club. So we'll just say that the last 20 minutes of the film we're going to really, really be exciting for the fans who's followed these series for years and who've loved the books. And I think what Melissa and Bill brought to the screenplay and finally got up on screen is it's really amazing and beautiful, and it really kind of harkens back to like the very first Twilight in the sense of why I think it became so beautiful and such a moving piece of literature and film for many people around the world. It's really awesome and exciting.
Hey guys, the holidays are coming. What would you give your character for the holidays, and is there a superpower you would want?
I don't really want any superpowers. I think about how much anxiety it would give me to know what people were thinking around me or see into the future, and none of that seems too appealing. I don't know what I would give Rosalie. Rosalie's probably really tough to shop for.
Nice.
Please.
You said it.
I'd probably give Emmett a new Jeep Wrangler. That'd be great. And then as far as the power, I love Jasper's power to change people's moods, make everyone happy. The world would be a lot more fun to live in. That's for sure.
I think I'd give Jasper a gift card for a local blood bank. Just go have a snack every once in a while. And then as for special powers, I like Jasper's power. It's pretty sweet. Every once in a while, just be like, and be happy. There we go.
Then you would feel like this desire to control everything all the time, or maybe that's just me.
Why didn't you ever do that to the
That's just for
Volturi?
you. That's it. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They have they're really, really sad and really angry.
Just
It
too
only
angry.
works to a certain degree.
Too moody.
Too moody.
I think Esme has everything she could ever want. She just wants her family to be happy, and I think she would really be extra happy if Obama won in November. So if I could influence that in any way, I would. And in terms of special powers, I don't know. I think getting to be a vampire, just to be immortal, would be. I'm very into that idea. I know people think you want to be alive, but at least to be these kinds of vampires, I think would be very fun.
Are each of you taking any props or costumes to keep as mementos from the series?
I wish I had.
I know.
Is this off the record or?
I always feel like I believe strongly in karma, and I was too afraid to. I should have just stolen some. I mean, why not? I should have. We're not making any. I mean, as far as I know, we're not making any more of these. The only thing I have from these movies is my baseball shoes from the first film, and I was too afraid to take them. And Kristen went back to do reshoots, and she brought them home for me. And I've never worn them because they're covered in mud, and I feel like it's wrong to wash the mud off, but I can't wear muddy shoes, so they live in a box, and I don't know what to do with them.